preparation of Hunter's Lodge in Sync. The first part comes out fairly well. Unfortunately, when we get to the large space of the Brunel Boulevard, the picture deteriorates. It seems as if another attempt will need to be made so that we can have the sound and the lighting portrayed in a better way. To this bit of cave, Tony?
I can't remember, Mark. It was about 2 years ago, I think. Late 2001. No,
2002?
April 2002, I remember, yeah.
And this was all part of the first breakthrough, the real breakthrough?
Yeah,
the initial breakthrough, yes.
Gwilym and myself actually sort of ran down there, not even noticing the formation, just following the passage.
And you got the, you were telling me that you got the taping in by the second day?
Yeah, second trip over the
Oh, that's good. It's obviously helped to preserve that roof and the sides as well.
People's attention on the way to
yes.
Because the floor, I think, is as important as the ceilings.
Oh, quite.
We try to protect that as much as possible.
I told you, we'll have to get a scale down here that close up in the video camera.
So this then was near enough the end of your first exploration.
10, 15 foot on, 20 foot perhaps. Was this a bank of big breakdown boulders, really?
Yeah, it was a big sort of slope of boulder. Where the wall is now is a
slab breakdown from the roof.
Yeah, it was about 20 foot square chain.
Yeah, 20 foot square, yeah.
So that we had a deck chair and an umbrella, it was a sandy beach, and it was a nice place.
So how far beyond that wall of deads does it go then?
About 20 foot.
20 foot?
It's now completely full of clay.
My goodness, that's an incredible amount of material then. All nicely faced.
Oh, we must have shifted 60 tons of material.
Yeah, pretty good 60 tons of mud and rocks. So we could put the rocks around this edge and pack the mud in at the back.
Yes. I suppose, what are you using to carry the mud and the spoil?
Bags.
Bags.
Oh, bags, not these solid skips then?
No, the digging was easy, filling the bags was easy, but emptying the bastards out was...
Yeah.
There's an awful lot of digging sacks in there somewhere.
Oh, you just left them behind, did you?
Yeah, each bag would last about 10 cycles, then they would be abandoned.
Yes.
The dead ones are entombed. We didn't leave a message in a bottle. We should have.
Yes, you should have done.
Should have done, really.
Yeah, that's right, with a date.
Don't dig this bugger. Oh, somebody did. When we started backfilling my quarry this time, they did start filling. Who started emptying it out again?
Oh, Andy Moon. Yeah. Anyway, this is not as well built, but will last longer than the pyramids.
It certainly will.
Completely buried in the spoil heap was I started a quarry because I thought, well, we'd try a direct approach down through the blockfall, but it didn't work.
Oh, I see. There's the style. You're avoiding that, and you have managed to keep it preserved as well.
Yeah, and then basically we just followed this right hand wall.
Oh, I see. This is the end of the first.
This is the end of our initial discovery.
First initial discovery.
It was that August time, wasn't it? Last year.
And
it was 2002, Tony.
Yeah.
And you didn't need any.
We are now only literally 14 months on from this point here.
Yeah. I can't remember how long this bit took to dig.
Oh, that took to Christmas.
6 months?
No, hang on, we did it at Christmas because it was the breakthrough. The sun was died at Christmas time.
6 months, isn't it?
Yeah. August, September, October. Yeah, 5 months. So yeah.
And these sediments were stratified with different colours.
Heavily stratified. Every ochre colour under the sun. Well, not under the sun really, I suppose.
And light colours as well.
Yeah, light. Everything from white to black.
Exceptionally ancient.
When the black stuff, is any suggestion it might have been charcoal?
No, manganese. Manganese is much older than any. These are pre-human fire.
Years old,
yeah. Well, these are very old deposits. I mean, we haven't had them dated, but
the deposits are probably older in Cotter.
We ought to, though, actually. Cyril, that's a good point.
Yeah, well, we've got it.
Can you take me on forwards a little bit, Trevor?
Yeah, I'll just move on.
Yeah. So you want to slide on down?
These lights are going to do it all. They started testing their power.
If Tony's there, you might better give him a bit of backlight, possibly.
Do you want to shine up, Tony, to get some shadows?
Yeah, do you want some proper light?
Get it up, yeah, put it on full bore. Turn the wick up. Sword of Damocles, then.
And then
Well, this was just picked out from solid, basically. You can see the pick marks
I
over
see,
there.
and you dug right down there.
It's completely, there was,
Carried on
there was
down.
no airspace, there was nothing. It was just follow the wall, follow the ceiling.
And is that wall on your right, Trevor?
This is
Yeah.
solid, yeah, this is solid
Uh-huh.
rock. Yeah, it's got a bit muddy now, but obviously we picked it clean, it was a bit cleaner.
We got that interesting feature in the roof there. Look.
Well, the boulder. I have spent hours
How
on
am I
it.
going to kick that? It's going to bloody drop off.
Could you shine onwards, Tony?
Yeah.
That's lovely. Yes, yes.
That was the we got to this point. We
Yeah.
just, by looking at the Happy Hour Highway dip, we thought if we get to this point, something's got to happen. Huh? And sure enough, we got to where we theorised the roof would be, and there it is. So from here, we dug another, I don't know, 30 feet or
In
something.
the most airless passage I think I've ever dug in. We were digging down here, about 5 or 6 bags was your limit, and you'd come out and pant till you got,
Oh, yeah.
till you got rid of the surplus CO2.
Yeah.
And you'd have to rush out to the pub to
Yeah.
replace.
Decompress, yes. We used to have CO2 decompression, that's it. It involved certain amounts of Mr. Buckham's splendid liquidly calcited in. And the sword of Damocles just would not come out, so there he still is.
And that's a little bit worrying at first.
Now he's a
No,
solid,
he looks
isn't he?
worried.
He looks
He'll-
worried, but
he'll come
I've
up.
been trying to beast the thing on. All this here is all, I've been hitting it with sledgehammers, and it's solid limestone, won't even break.
That's good.
So we've left it. So we just carried on down.
It's a feature.
Right, okay, Trevor, what happened
After
here?
about 4 months of extremely airless digging, I mean literally it was almost the stages of CO2 poisoning, we broke through into this little stell bank.
Ah.
And the rush of fresh air up that little tiny bedding
Oh, lovely.
was
Yes.
absolutely immense. The
Uh-huh.
air changed character instantly. But obviously to preserve the stell bank, we dug the hole down past my right leg, which heads on down to the drip tray sump. And what at the time was the current deepest point of the cave. First dived by Rich Dolby at Christmas time. It has been full to, well, probably just out of shot. We've now pushed on vertically downwards about 6 metres and a long sump, a long dug passage heading back down dip, sediment wise, up dip, geologically wise. So it's an odd passage. This is a huge gathering of waters.
The sediment that it contains is utterly fascinating.
It is totally deeply bounded sediment, gorgeously bounded.
Quite possibly containing some sort of liassic material.
Oh.
Really made for utterly absorbing digging. Easy digging as well.
Have you found any pebbles in this cave?
1 or 2, they're, yes, very, very surface decayed limestone. They've been in situ in the sediment layers for an extremely long time.
You often get some rounded clasps of, I think, limonite as well.
Mm-hmm.
Little pebbly pea-sized things.
And you were saying, Trevor, that's where you were working, and then...
Almost as an afterthought, where I'm sitting, because we was able to view a bedding going back up dip beyond the stell bank here, we thought, well, let's have a quick look at it, see where it goes. Because there was fresh air, a lot of fresh air in this part of the cave at the time. So when I broke through where I'm sat now, as soon as we punched the first hole through, a most gorgeous draught. And I can't remember the exact date, you'll have to add that on afterwards, but it's the only time in an English cave I've ever heard heavy breathing. I was on my own on a Sunday afternoon. It's so amazing that I actually had to get Tony down here on the Monday morning to demonstrate it, and a cycle of heavy breathing at about 20-second cycles. But it sounded as if there was a telephone box flatter at the other end of the cave. It was really quite incredible, and it went and went and went. We dug about 20 foot along, very heavily calcited passage, and eventually it broke through into what we're going to see in a few minutes' time, the barmaid's bedroom.
So this is the boulder choke you came through then, Trevor?
Yeah, up behind you, Malcolm. It was a little bit of a hairy climb. It was a bit like climbing a jelly. Wasn't sure what was solid or what was going to fall on me, but anyway, it was done. And we all got up and had a good look, and here is the barmaid's bedroom. The Sunday afternoon breakthrough, well, the first one anyway, as it turned out to be. Here we are.
Magnificent it is. Yeah. See, you've got this eroded roof. The bed of limestone in the ceiling is the same as the stuff in Happy Hour Highway.
Very nice formations in the roof.
The amount of passage that is down away from you.
These are just inlets.
This Happy Hour Highway and the thing we haven't been in yet, which is twice the size of it, at least.
I thought it was about Henry.
So how long have you been in this bit of cave?
Sorry?
How long ago was it you broke into this piece?
July?
No, it's only about 6, 8 months.
And what's it called?
August.
What do you call it?
Well, we came in with, I came down on a digging trip with 3 lads from Newcastle University.
We only got down the pit.
And midweek evening was the period of rock time. So we cleared the rocks and we could suddenly see into the sump pool area. So not being able to swim, I sent this Newcastle lad in and he just walked into this one.
Oh.
It's first ever virgin passage as it was.
First ever digging trip as well.
First ever digging trip. So we named it Brunel Boulevard in honour of the Newcastle lads. So
I
2
see.
days later, they got a lot of Newcastle brown ale down, the bottle of which is behind me, the empty bottle, and we celebrated in appropriate style. So it all ties in with the pub theme. And this is one of the best passages on memory.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. It's just a shame it's going up and not down.
But I think it's a mixture of monster triads, but also quite significant abuse component to it as well. But bulk guided, I would imagine.
All of the old
Can you keep going up slowly? That's lovely. And occasionally, if you could, Tangent, if you could shine on Tony every so often, it'll show his figure up there. That's it. Lovely. That's it. Oh, it certainly goes up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
There's also, as well as the brown rock school through the place, there's also some quite delicate mud formations on the banks, which come to light. And right at the top, we noticed a little possible inlet with a cascade spout coming out of it. So Tony and I tried to bolt our way into it one day. So it's completely blind.
This is where I am now. This is about the top body of the horrible water.
What do you think about the things around it?
Yeah.
And the law of this is about depression along the line of road that all classes struggle to get to an alcohol. So it's a correspond with that.
Where I'm standing.
This very large passage is aligned along a fault. You can see the fault calcite at right angles to the sides of the fault.
That's the main beam.
You're lighting Tony up nicely then. Have you named this rift particularly?
It's all still Brown Ale Boulevard.
Ah,
Tony's trying to go for a sort of minimalist naming ethos.
good idea. Oh, we're looking down Brown Ale Boulevard.
Just concentrating a bit here at the moment.
Food's going to be